Okay, let's probe this system. So proxy detected this time. So let's disconnect from there this time. Let's connect to the Anderson's PC again. 104.97.53.77. And let's run a shell from there. Let's change to log and remove the logs. Disconnect. And we'll get another one going as well. Sorry Jason, you're up next. 27.173.182.132. Run a shell on that. And go back to the logs and remove. And get out of that. Okay, so we'll just do 2 of those. Usually 2 is quick enough, but we'll see if we get detected. 239.169.19. Probe the system. So this is where now I reckon if I hit overload, something's going to happen. What don't I want? We'll just go for what we got. So there we go, we've started the overload. It does take a bit of time to do. This is where if you had multiple shells running on different ones, then you could, that would run a lot quicker if you want to try and do that one. Cool, so now we've done that, let's do the SSH connect 2, and let's do the FTP bounce 21. When that's done, 3, 2, 1, and complete. FTP bounce. We will line up the port hack. Make sure we're using the T, not the K this time. Again, just want to say hello to anybody watching. Appreciate you coming here. There we go, we're in. So let's do the scan. I've got to remember to do that. Right, there we go, we have found another one. Gauntlet 03, but let's see, let's remove the logs to start with. And then let's have a look in the home directory. Let's have a look in the test directory again. Another continue. Continue to a linked server. Okay, I wonder how many times we're going to have to do this, but that's cool. Do we want to go into a different folder? Let's just go in the first one. They're just logs. Okay, let's just leave that. I don't want to, nothing in the bin, and nothing in the sys. Go to the log, let's remove everything, and disconnect, and continue to the third server. 70.71.224. So what have we got this time? Okay, so we've got a proxy and a firewall this time, and I'm pretty sure this time something's got to happen, surely. I've gone this far so far without having any scanning being done, so let's start with the proxy overload. There we go, thought there would be something. Right, let's do the analyze rather whilst we're here. Got to be nice and quick for this one because we've got 90 seconds before we're caught. FTP bounce. Oh, we can't do anything, can we? What have we got? Come on, firewall, hurry up. Okay. So, right, so SSH crack, that's a nice quick one, 22. I think FTP bounce 21, insufficient memory, SMTP overflow 25. I'm not going to have enough time for these, so let's close all of that. Come on. What is it? KUNKKA. So solve KUNKKA. Alright, do a port hack. Might need to disconnect now, because I'm going to get a trace if not. So disconnect. Right, so everything was there now. And I wonder if... Oh, no, we're in, that's good. 25 seconds left, but we got there, that's good. Let's get rid of these logs straight away. And let's go to the home directory. Ooh, there's a gift folder. That's because they're two capitals, isn't it? Web server worm. I think I've already got that. So let's go to test, and again capitals. Invitation passwords. Okay. So there is my invitation password. ABX, oops, CC9. Cool, let's get out of that, let's get out of that. I don't think we need to go into these test folders, do we? No, I'm not going to go in there. Anything in the bin? Anything in the sys? Go to the logs, remove the logs, disconnect. Cool, so now we have the password. We'll disconnect from the machine. I think they just had to reply back with the email, didn't they? So let's have a look what the email said. Please reply to this email with the password excuse me, you will find associated with your name on one of our test servers. So additional details, ABX07 CC9. There we go. And we've got the information. Let's go to the log. Oh yeah, we've got nothing in there, which is good. Let's just get rid of those again. Disconnect. Oh, excuse me. So, you're done, sir. Well done passing the automated test. Not everyone manages it, which kind of makes you think, why were they invited in the first place, really? So you're on to round 2, which means I get to make something up, which means something fun. I've got something good in mind for you. It shouldn't be too easy either. I want you to break into the CFC servers and find me the 11 secret herbs and spices. Now, if you've been playing this game or seen this before, this game has a nice habit of ripping off, if you like, other famous brands. So we've got, as you can see here in my notes, we've got the Microsoft IP address. I hacked into somebody's ePhone, which is just here, as you can see, the ePhone 4S. And now we're going into CFC to find the 11 secret herbs and spices, which can no doubt only be KFC. If you can get hold of the list and upload it onto the CSEC public drop server, I'd be more than happy to let you in. Vapor. Ah, so I've got here Vapor won't get off my case. So this is the person that was asking for Bit, who at the start of this game you correspond with mostly. So we've got the public drop server there, and we've got cfc.com's IP address. So we want the 11 secret herbs and spices. Cool, so let's come out of that. Before I come out of that, I need to connect to the thing. So CFC.com 54.198.234. And once again, look, it's the Colonel's Food Corner, CFC. So I like the sense of humour this person's got, all these people have got for this game. It's right up my street. So let's probe, shall we, to start with? And we have a web server and a mail server. So let's start with the SMTP. In fact, let's close. I need the worm, don't I? So have I got a web server worm is what that's called. Okay, so let's start with that one before we get rid of the notes. And then the web server and the mail server. Okay, so let's see if this. Okay, that's starting. So we can do the web server worm, and then we can do the SMTP overflow on port 25. So I'll get those. There we go. That's one. Whilst that's ready, we'll line up the port hack. And here we go. So we're through, and let's just find the password. There we go. So now we're in here, we can take a look at the logs and immediately remove everything that we've been doing. I have a feeling there's going to be nothing in the bin directory, but it's always worth checking, and nothing in the sys. Okay, default boot module.txt. Just bear with me just 2 seconds, I've got a phone call coming in. Hello, we're back. Sorry about that. So, right, where were we? We just cracked into here, hadn't we? We're in the Colonel's Fried Chicken. I don't think we're going to find what we want in the web side of things. It's going to be just a page we're on, so it's going to be in the home. Server structure.txt. Web server and web admins. Remember that this server is exclusively for front-end content. All company files should be hosted on the more secure mainframe and internal servers. This server maintains a link back to the mainframe for updating the mainframe's purposes. Do not modify this configuration. Okay, so that thing I told myself not to forget doing every time is run a scan when I get onto the machine. And let's remove that. So they've said it's the more secure one, so this one's going to be more than likely we're going to have a couple of probably trace backs on this one, and for that reason I'm going to connect to a couple more things to do different shell commands on them. Let's get a shell up there. Get the logs, remove everything, disconnect. So I've got 3 there now. I might just get one more just to be on the safe side. What have we got? Do you want the Milburn High office? Let's go there, shall we? 126.238. In fact, I can't see where I'm connecting to, so let's hit clear on that. There we go. Connect 126.238.75.183. Let's run shell. Go to the log. Remove it and go. So now let's try and connect to this server here. 67.48.114.68. And let's give this a probe. Before we go any further, what do? We need to scan requires admin access. Okay, so we need to do all of these at once. Ooh, okay. Are we going to be quick enough, do we think? Or do I need to get rid of some of these that I've well, let's see what happens, shall we? So let's start with the nice and simple one, the SSH crack. That's quick. And then we'll get ready to type FTP bounce straight away. There we go. We thought that would happen, didn't we? Right, let's get those out of the way. And then we want web server worm on 80. And we want SMTP overflow on port 25. Come on. Not enough. Let's close one of these then and try again. Not enough. Now we have enough. Okay. So now we're almost there. Let's line up the port hack. Insufficient memory, try again. Here's the port hack. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Right, now we're in. Let's have a look in the log. And let's remove all. And while this is happening, I'm going to disconnect and reconnect to it. Because now we're in the corporate mainframe, we can... this is a clever one. So we don't actually get the admin details, so I've got to do that all again. Okay, so which one? The SMTP overflow, which is a massive one, wasn't it? Let's get that done first. SSH crack. Let's get that lined up next. No, can't do that in there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. So let's get the SSH crack going. FTP bounce on 21. We can do them at the same time. And we can do the web server worm on 80. Hopefully as soon as the SSH crack is done. There we go. So we're getting in a bit quicker this time because we're lining them up better. And we've got the trigger if they do try and open additional ports. Come on, that web server takes a long time, doesn't it? There's the port hack. Let's go straight into the home directory, training files. 11 secret herbs. There we go. SCP 11 secret herbs and spices. Transfer complete. I just want to have a very quick look in the media directory. Guide.txt. What is that? No, we don't want any of that, do we? Anything in the bin? Nothing in the bin. Let's go to the log, remove everything that we've done. Oops, that, and disconnect. So that's just, there we go. That is sorted. So now if we connect to our own machine again, and go to our, I'll probably be in the home directory. 11 secret herbs. Let's see. Right, okay. So, bit too quick. Many new employees will still question the secret formula out of curiosity or because they wish to be more involved in the company. Unfortunately, the formula is far too important to give out to all workers, especially given recent employee retention rates, and as such is protected. The combination is sent to stores regularly in unmarked white plastic bags and should be mixed with the frying batter as directed. As for the management, even they cannot be given the formula. In fact, only 2 people in the world know the formula at any one time, and they are expressly forbidden from travelling in the same vehicle at the same time. Rest assured that the formula for our perfect chicken is carefully produced and ordered and is a very well kept secret. Now, it didn't scan after I got admin access onto that, did I? So, I'm kicking myself again for forgetting to do it for a 3rd time so far. Right, where do we connect to? Right, let's do this again. Web server worm. FTP server bounce 21. Meant to do the mail server, didn't we? SNTP overflow 25. Come on. No, too much memory. There we go. SSH crack 22. Insufficient memory again. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. It's a bit slower this time because you didn't set them up in the right order. Port hack that. And let's get ready for a scan. Right, there we go, found another terminal. CFC records repository. I think we're okay with that. So let's remove all of that. Disconnect. Now let's connect to this one here. So we're going to know the records here, hopefully. And no doubt. Right, let's go for, we've got the trigger trap bomb, so firewall detected. Let's get the mail server going first because that takes a long time and that's probably we're gonna get caught now. Yep. Analyze. Analyze. Let's get all this, keep this going. Web server worm 80 and analyze again. CHIC. Okay. Is it really chicken? There we go. Come on, in we go. Let's scan that. Port hack. Port hack. Now this one's going a lot quicker, isn't it? Come on, come on. Right, so I found another terminal. CD CD. Where are we going to go to? Home, ordering, CD ordering. Right, SCP. Can we do the lot? What's in the media? Anything in the bin? Anything in the sys? No. Let's go to the log. Remove all of that and disconnect. So let's go back to our machine. 219.75.78.100, and let's have a look at home. So seasoning order guidelines. Seasoning mix orders need to be separated. Two separate companies who each provide half of the mix. New Mexico facilities combine spices 1 through to 6. Local Kentucky facility mixes remaining 5. The two separate deliveries should be mixed at CFC Distribution HQ and placed in unmarked white bags for franchise level distribution. Prepared bags of the seasoning mix are sent to the franchise as well, where it's combined with the flour, powdered egg, dried milk and salt bread and mix and stored to create the final product. This ensures no digital copies of the secret recipe are ever distributed in their entireties. So flour, powdered egg, dried milk and salt breading mix. Does that? No, they just want the herbs, don't they? So let's have a look at the seasoning order placement template part 1. Here we go. That's what we wanted, wasn't it? So let's add a note. Forget you meant to paprika rubbed. Probably want to put the percentages here, don't we? So 16% paprika, 0.9% rub sage, what are we, 24% garlic powder, 28% allspice, 7% oregano, 16% marjoram. Let's go back here, look at the part 2. %14 basil, 4% chili powder, 42% monosodium glutamate, 24% onion salt, and 16% red pepper Campot. Okay, there's a nice long note there for us. So, what else did we get? Order and requirements certifications. Yeah, so we don't need that. Let's have a look in the log file. Let's remove the logs. So, what we now need to do then is go to our email server and upload the list to the public. Oh, okay. So I've just spent all that time typing that out, and didn't need to, because I need to actually upload the files rather than copy them down and reply in an email. Oh well, no worries. Maybe that'll stick in my head, all those lovely percentages. Not. Let's go to the drop server and upload them. Hang on a second, I can't remember how to send over. Let's try help 2. And let's go for help 3. Upload. Okay, so let's connect to the public drop server. You are authenticated for open file uploading to this server. Use the upload local file name command to upload the files. Reminder, files downloaded with SCP are downloaded to the home or bin for executables. Uploads from there need their path preceded, such as a home/file name. The tab key can be used. That tab key is a lifesaver when you play this game. So, upload. Home/, and now if I use the tab, it'll let me know everything in there. So we want the seasoning order template. I wonder whether or not we just upload. Let's just do the placement template part 1, part 2, and we'll even go as far as doing where are we? Season order guidelines. Cool. What's this server message? Insufficient privileges. And I won't be able to remove anything. Oh, I will do. Request.zip. Okay, well, we're not got any permissions on this server, so we are just going to disconnect. All done. There we go. We can get rid of that one. No, we don't need that, do we? Don't need that. We'll close that down for the time being. Good answer. Nice one. I've actually had a dig around on their mainframe before a while ago and couldn't find it. Props for tracking it down. That's quite the entrance you've made for yourself. I'll take the opportunity to formally welcome you to CSEC. Everyone here knows what they're doing, at least to some extent, so you should feel right at home if you found that last job easy. I've attached your new login details to the hub server. From there you can pick up contracts, download new code, and generally just use it as a home base. I'll stay in touch. Go pick yourself up some new programs from the stash as a congratulations present. Okay, right, so we've got a link and an account. Cool, so we're all in there now. Let's go have a little look at the asset server, shall we? Because we could do ourselves with some new things, it seems. 164.26.107.165. Let's log in. I'm not going to type this in, we're going to just go straight in like that. There we go. So let's do the file system. Got some themes. Ooh. Let's download all of those. What the X server does, I believe, is it changes what colour all this is. And that's only because I've watched somebody else playing this. Same place I did. It was basically when I had taken control of Nake's machine, and I'd done all of that, and I'd done what I thought was stopping him from taking over my machine, which seemed to be fine. But watch somebody else do it, just see if that's what they did. And what happens is Nake actually takes and deletes your X server sys file. If you want to play this yourself, I'm not going to tell you so much how I did it, and I'm not going to tell you what happens if you delete the X server. So, but if you are wanting to know, then obviously feel free to check out YouTube. There are plenty of videos. Let's have a look what's in the bin. This will be the tasty one with all the applications. Ooh, SQL Mem Corruptor and Sequencer. Nice. Let's start with the SQL Mem Corruptor and then the Sequencer. Oh wait, let's go into that directory first. Let's read that info first. The SQL Memory Corruption Injector, SQL memcorrupt.exe, is a targeted exploit for public-facing SQL ports, default number 1433. It injects a table entry that, when read, causes a memory corruption error in the database, then immediately queries the table, causing immediate SQL database crash and core dump. This will temporarily allow otherwise unauthenticated traffic on the SQL server port before the target OS cleans up the dying SQL connection and restarts the service. It's a program, when in display mode, will output its operational status at the top, and the SQL server output, ideally a memory dump of the injected entry, underneath. Okay, that's... I'm a little bit unsure of that, so let's take all of it. I need to go back and do that info text and change that. We've got the web server worm, so let's have a look at the sequencer directory. Oh, it's just as simple as just having that. Copy that. Right. Let's have a little look in home, and in the templates. Death row database template. Do we really? Let's have a look at the file name and scheme. Death row database file. Last name underscore first name record number. It's recommended you download a copy of template.txt, edit it locally, and rename it to fit the scheme before inserting it into the database. Example: Doe John 1235. Because you'll likely want to replace all of the wildcards in the template file, you should use the quick replace shortcut. Okay. Flag the file as active in your operating system. The easiest way to do this is reading it with a cat command. Cat template.txt. Use replace without adding in the file name. So replace first name John. Step 2. Continue step 2 until the file looks the way you want it. rename the file mvtemplate.txt to what the name is, upload the file onto the database, connect to the remote database, upload home, make sure that you're in the folder you want to upload it to.
Are you ready to go?
Okay, what I will do is I'll download both of those, and I'm going to leave it there, I think. Let's just go into there, remove all the information from the logs, and disconnect. Let's close these that we had open, and let's just bring up a note. And what we'll do is we'll add a note to remember what we're going to do. Check death row template in home directory and accompanying text file. Brilliant. Well, as mentioned, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I hope to see you next time I'm streaming. Take care. Cheers. Bye bye.